Alright my friends, we're finally back with the dreaded Belegar campaign. So for those of you guys that don't know the history about this campaign, it's been a pretty wild journey. In the first episode of the campaign, probably one of the most exciting campaigns I've ever had. It was insane. We barely made it to Caracay Peaks, we barely took it, and from there we pretty much took over the map. And you can see here, things are looking pretty good. We have the whole mountain range here, we have all the alliances of order you could wish for. The haggard forces of evil are pretty much dispersed. You can see Ikit Claw kind of trolling about here, and Sartosa here. Pretty much everything is being run over for the forces of evil. However, we weren't able to win the campaign because of a very silly caveat that I think should be changed. Basically, for the short campaign victory, you have to not have a grudge going on. And I only have one grudge in the book. Just one. And it's because the guy that grudged me in like the first turn of the campaign, literally like the first like couple turns or whatever, he's like running to the edge of the map and like hiding from me. And I can't attack him without triggering war, potentially. And in the last episode you guys saw, I did try and get him. I was like, all right, screw it, we're going to get him. We'll deal with the consequences. It'll be fine. But right as I'm about to get him, the Chaos Invasion comes, the second invasion. So I would have won before the Chaos Invasion and it would have been over and we'd be doing a different campaign. But no, guys, the inner dwarf in me is not going to let this grudge go. I'm going to deal with it and we are going to do it to it. So basically from here, this guy's recruiting a couple of units here. Let's go ahead and give him some, let's get some miners to fill out his army as well. We're going to carry on. We're going in hard, guys. No mercy here. We're going to finish this campaign. I really didn't like that back in the day I didn't finish all my campaigns. It really like kind of haunted me a little bit because I've always kind of prided myself of being someone who finishes what I start. But so we're going to finish this one, and whatever happens, happens. So let's go ahead and just do a couple quick upgrades here and there. For the most part, it's just kind of auto functioning there. Now, as far as what's going on up north, we have of course the Chaos Invasion is coming. Archaon's up there. So we need to dispatch Archaon and, of course, get rid of the Grudge. Ungrim was chasing that guy to the edge of the earth. Like, it was like the most absurd situation ever. I was chasing him across the ocean. I couldn't catch him. So in this case, we're going to take Ungrim to go help with the Chaos Invasion. So he's going to head across the Reichland and kind of these Midland and all that and go help just to make sure. His army's pretty good. I have a ton of money. I know there's many ways I could optimize my my stuff here by just, well, we could probably give, what items does the Slayer King have? He's pretty wimpy as it pertains to items. I feel bad, poor Slayer King. So he needs a good talisman. Let's craft him a juicy talisman if we can. So down here, what can we get? We can give him this. He's immune to psychology for the Slayer King. That's hilarious. We can give him this one. That's for Skaven though. The Iron Warden Stone. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ward save when fighting Chaos Norska. We'll give him that because he's going to be going to fight the Warriors of Chaos. So the Iron Warden's Ward Stone. Very cool. So let's go ahead and go on the Slayer King. And we will give him the Anti-Norska tool. All right, aside from that, we do have some options in the south. I think since we're continuing this campaign, we might as well kind of keep grinding it out. Upgrade this, and I don't know what our current state of situation is with these guys. Yeah, they're at war with a lot of people. I think they're kind of on their last legs. Yeah, the rats. Let's take a look here. And do they have any rat business going on down here? I could, of course, I think, yeah, Gromby was going south basically to deal with the rats. That's what I remember, the end of the last episode. It's been like probably almost a month since I played this one, but I have to finish it. Like I was going to start another campaign, but there's currently a beta in place. And yeah, I just wanted to finish this one and then we'll move on. I think next I'm going to do a head-to-head with Lore Master of Sotek. So, or maybe 2 campaigns. I'll do, the other one I wanted to do was the Dreadfleet. I really wanted to play Count Noctil's campaign. My favorite campaigns, I mean, this one was my favorite up until the end. As far as like just overall campaign experiences, probably the most fun I've had in a campaign was playing with, yeah, and you can see here, they're just going to attack to their doom, basically. So yeah, we'll fight this. It's, the whole army's like, whole army's in shambles, basically. I think we have is it open field or walled? I can't remember if we have walls here. I don't think so. Yeah, you can see like all the depth guard, the leadership is super beat up, so I think our garrison should be able to do this. And with an auto-resolve, I could lose it, which would be annoying, because then Thorgrim has to come deal with it. And this will be the last of Sartosa, I think. I think they've been karate chopped across the map. Kind of seems to be the way. The Grand Alliance of Order just and Mortal Empire is just stomping all over everyone. But I don't know if it's changed in the beta and things like that. All right, so we'll get back here. We'll display a very defensive posture. Obviously, we want to maximize our artillery. I'll get the Rangers here and Corlers back here. Well, those are Corlers with great weapons, my mistake. But get you guys up like this. You guys up like this. Do this. We'll get you guys on the flank. You guys on the flank as well. And we got a couple Dwarf Warriors in reserve. Cool. Should be good. Let's party. Let's go ahead and set up just over here if we can. Get this artillery piece here, and the Thane can be in the front line as well. All right. So they're going to approach us. They'll be taking some damage from the Grudge Throwers. They do have cannons of their own, but not terribly concerned. Those are Sartosa militia. You know, honestly, I'm kind of like shoot at the goose. But yeah, finishing off Depth Guard here first is probably the right choice. All right, so they're coming in hot. A little bit of fast forwarding, obviously, because it is what it is. I should have vanguarded some miners back there in retrospect. That would have actually been really strong. So Depth Guard coming in, they're all but crumbling down. The goose will be coming. Dwarves are usually pretty durable at taking, you know, artillery fire too, unfortunately. Unfortunately for those guys, they're good at it, so it happens from time to time. So the Grudge Thrower shooting in there. I think we can switch targets now. Let's just go after the Lord, see if we can goon her out with the artillery before she gets close. And in just a moment, they're going to be in range, so we'll just kind of start working down methodically on these units here. And you can shoot those Depth Guard. You guys will be able to shoot these ones in just a moment. Scoot you up, and scoot you up, and get the miners up here. Honestly, could probably defeat those Depth Guard in combat, which is pretty funny. So we're shooting at the Lord a little bit. Morngulls are coming in. So yeah, the Morngulls are actually a huge threat because they're like almost full health. So we're going to go after the Morngulls like in their entirety right here. And just let the Longbeards push into combat. Oh, those are bombers though. They could hurt me a little bit. But yeah, we need to finish off the Morngulls. They're a pretty powerful piece here. So let's pull up our reserves. These miners hopefully can finish off those Depth Guard there. Yeah, Longbeards are a great anchor piece unit. They're just so solid. Like, against all odds, those guys take beatings like just like absolute champions. All right, Morngulls are down, so we can switch on to the Terror Goose now. And we can switch you guys onto the healthy handgun mobs. Depth Guard should lose, just like sheer it's just a numbers game at this point. All right, so Morngulls are going down. Let's go ahead and get the Thane to go after you. And it seems like the artillery sniping there hasn't gone terribly well. Let's go ahead and go here. Switch you. I mean, yeah, she's still going strong, unfortunately. All right, great. So we pretty much finished them off. So let's go ahead and snipe the Lord here if we can. Get you going into here, and we'll get you kind of piling over there. That's pretty much going to be the last legs of Sartosa, although I'm really surprised at how well a couple Depth Guard are holding here. Yeah, 84, 74, 53, 18, and down you go. Satisfy the grudge. All right, so we've satisfied that grudge for sure. Now we got to start the long march over to the artillery, which is going to take like 5 years. What are these bombers here? Yeah, these bombers. All right, so we'll get a couple of our missile units switching here. These guys can, yeah, honestly, we could start fast forwarding at this point. I think it's just going to be a grind here. Can't believe these Depth Guard are just taking that long, considering. All right, let's move towards the artillery. Oh, go Dwarves, pump those Dwarven legs. Pump them. Don't you lose this duel, I swear. Better actually like help there with some of the missiles, I think. Get some of you guys piling in. Getting a little bit scary. All right, we'll get you on that artillery, you on this. You can walk through to that one. And the Rangers can shoot you. And we can just ignore that and go there because the Rangers should be able to finish that off. Or the Quarrelers, excuse me. Sorry, Dwarves, don't write that in the book. And there we go. Victory is ours against the dreaded Sartosa. Down you go. Aranessa not having a great campaign. I feel like her campaign's probably pretty hard in Mortal Empires. You have like, I guess you probably just ally with Ikit Claw and just kind of like hold. And just clutch onto one another in a serene embrace of trying to stay safe from the onslaught of the Empire in Bretonnia. Empire is such an impressive faction, at least as it currently is. I'm not sure about in the beta, but I feel like they probably still are. They just got that huge rework and all that. Man, that grudge with the Empire, though, I can't believe it like this campaign was supposed to be over so long ago. Truly a dwarven campaign, though. All right, so let's execute captives. We don't care about money. Okay, so it looks like the Tomb Kings are dealing with the rat infestation. I think we take Gromby and we go flush out the rats here. Yeah, we'll see. So what we need is Karl Franz to unify the Empire. Because if he does, it gets rid of the grudge. Because basically it just becomes aborted because it's not possible to finish. Because he gets kind of pulled in. Although, it'd be really funny, actually, if I still couldn't, right? Warriors of Chaos moving in on the Empire, who looked a little bit beat up there. So that's why Ungrim's going up north to help out there. Clan Mulder, Numas, Rakov Dynasty, Avalon. It's getting kind of slow, obviously, because it's late game. So even though the turn times are exponentially faster than they once were, it still is very much a grind here. Because there's so many moving pieces at this point. Warherd of Chaos, yeah, I need to finish them off too. So the Warherd of Chaos is also another victory condition. The Servants of Chaos and the Puppets of Chaos. Yes. There we go. And perhaps in future campaigns I can edit out the turn times. Although I really like to do live streams here. All right, so Qatar here is not really something I want, but if there is some Skaven action in there, of course, Pirates of Sartosa are taken out. Everything's going good in that respect. We basically taken Sartosa and made it a pretty cool city, actually. Still has some vampiric corruption. That's why Ungrim's kind of hanging out here. And this is yeah, they're neutral. They're kind of chilling. Ikit Claws. I would go out to sea to hunt Ikit, but I'd like him to come a little bit closer. We'll upgrade the walls of Sartosa. At this point in campaign, it's kind of like you just upgrade whatever you come across. All right, so recruit rank for Royal Guard, leadership for hammer units. We have a couple, not too many actually. Let's do this. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We'll just get everything at some point. Grunty Mingle. Let's get that nice upgrade going. We have most of the trades we could want. Probably some light trading stuff we could do to really, you know, maximize things. And even though I can't finish a lot of these buildings, it's just, you know, it's kind of what to do at this point. All right, Karakern. Sure. Get some walls in case the Empire attacks. Why not? So how's it going up north? We have the Warriors of Chaos steamrolling in. There's a light Empire resistance who might be able to take out some of the vanguards, but also you can see that the Skaven clans have come to help. You stand not alone, Franz. We're coming to help. And the underway stance will get us to here. And then from there, we underway over that direction, and we'll be making our way to the Forces of Chaos. So Grombrindle the White Dwarf could go for this. I could just raise it. I don't know how strong. Whoa, what are they? Was that where they? Is that where their like bases now? Isn't that wasn't that a Skaven? Let's check this again. Yeah, that's Clan Moors. They must have these territories down here. So I'm just gonna leave this for now and just kind of like trundle over this way. There's no real threats to me. I'm the apex predator down here, so we'll just move and explore this territory here. We'll take that in a second. The dwarf keeps down here are strong for the most part. I almost forgot about this whole island situation. Basically, Belegar has come down here to satisfy some grudges. The Dark Elves have had an annoying presence here. So we're going to go ahead and siege this. We'll auto-resolve it. Take barely any damage, which is good. I mean, sure, let's sack it. And then we can come back and just... I mean, it's not a great deal here. We could just raise it next turn. Yeah, so we'll just raise it next turn. Belegar's pretty maxed out here. And I would do some of the quests here, but some of the quests for... we'll do... attrition is kind of helpful. Missile damage for grudge thrower pieces. Gyrocopters we don't really care about. Flame cannons. Grudge thrower cannon. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. But basically, some of the campaign quests for Belegar, I think like 2 of them are bugged, so I'm not going to bother with like those in case it like causes an issue and you know, screws with the campaign. So we'll do spread public orders, fine. So next turn we'll raise that, which will be good. We do of course have our friend Crag. Yo, Crag, what's going on, man? He's been doing good this whole campaign. We could actually, you know, honestly, well, Crag can stay here. He'll be the warden of these lands. He can head back over this direction. I think the Dark Elves, for the most part, are kind of calming their business down. And now that Belegar's there, Belegar is going to be able to karate chop. Get the gates going, just kind of upgrade everything we can. Do we have a public order building here? We do not. I know it's more efficient to build it here, but I'm just like, yeah, screw it. We're just doing it where we can. Upgrade walls, and cool. We'll hoard the money for now. We have another army here kind of hanging out. This guy. He's just kind of the warden of this area. It's nice to have like troops just kind of hanging out in different regions in case like you get attacked. What the hell are these guys? Strength rank 11. See if they want a non-aggression pact. No, they don't. Okay, that's fine. Just to kind of minimize the likelihood of us being trolled here. I don't know where Ikit's going, so he may go for the city here, which is pretty heavily garrisoned. I think we could defend against him. And can we reach him if we go to sea? We can't. Public order here in Sartosa isn't great because of the vampiric corruption. It's plus 34 right now, but that's because of the military presence. Although, yeah, it looks like we're fine even if we leave. So let's go hunt Ikit down if we can. With Thorgrim's army. So let's see if we can reach this little rat. Looks like we can't, but at least we can react to him a little bit better now. And we have another level up here. Yes, you can have the Rune of Grimnir. That's fine, buddy. All right, great. So everything's going to code for the most part. I think that wild Empire guy is just still running around and just doing his thing. All of our armies have moved. I'm pretty sure Unger moved in the beginning of this turn. Just like sounding like Porky Pig over here. That's all, folks. All right, population surplus is going. Looks like the lizards of the snake people in the south are doing their thing. We're cleansing the Drushi threat from the Southlands there. And even if the Drushi try and sneak past us, Crag will be waiting for him with an iron fist. Yeah, but Dreadfleet, I want to play a Dreadfleet campaign that's like... I'm not sure. What's up, dog? It's cracking. Join war against... No, I'm good, man. Thank you. I want to do a Dreadfleet campaign that's kind of like a horde mode. So you just have the one base and just like level up your pirate ships. I feel like that's like a really fun way to play it. And arguably, it seems like the campaign's kind of designed for that. Although a Dreadfleet campaign to try and like take over Lothern would be really funny as well, because you can occupy those coastal cities and it could become the lair of the Dreadfleet, right? Lothern and all the High Elf lands. So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, please do let me know. Hopefully Chaos is just getting wiped out up there. Although if you look at the mini-map, you can see the Empire is very disconjointed. A couple of their territories are, looks like they're getting raised pretty good. Military alliance, yeah, I'm good, man. You guys just deal with the chaos, and I'm coming to help anyway, so they're getting what they want. Military access, sure, that's fine. Can't say no to a fellow Dowie. Bjornling. All these sub-factions emerging. Word of Chaos, and then it should be Servants of Chaos, and that's, of course, in Lustria. That's the New World Chaos factions. So let us move forth. Just hoard this money. I know I could be optimizing some of my armies a little bit better, but again, just trying to get through the campaign. So I can... Is underway going to be faster than marching? If I march, I think I'm obstructed by the river, yeah, so we gotta underway. Oh yeah, Ungrim's coming. Oh, the grudge is aborted! Yes! Yes! Okay, guys. We can actually end this campaign in this episode. We just have to see to the doom of Archaon and his legions. Alright, so do I have any armies that can march north here? Ooh, the Chaos Corruption is really becoming an issue up here. So, can we build a Slayer Shrine? I mean, yeah. I guess we could build it here just to get the Untainted. Yeah, we need the refractories actually. Yeah, we need that there too. Okay, so do we have anyone we can send up there to help kill chaos quicker? We're gonna start having some public order issues. Grombrindle's way down south. He will never make it there in time.
The dwarfs need me. Forward.
So what Skaven are here? Let's see. Oh, okay, that's fine. How strong is Clan Wars? 34. Okay, so they probably have like just a couple territories here, which we could easily take. It's probably not a bad idea. Although then we get this guy coming up to attack us, but Doran is nearby. Doran's army's all right. As a matter of fact, we could do some global recruitment with Doran at some point, just to replace the miners. Get rid of these guys. We'll do some global. I don't really care for the Arwars. That's fine. Let's give him some artillery. It's always good. Yeah, there we go. Just give him some organ guns. He'll be happy with that. And of course, Thorgrim is on the hunt. Oh god, they're always right out of my range too. I mean, they'll probably take that. I don't know what their army quality is like. I have a feeling pretty terrible since they're like basically homeless. I could go back to Sartosa. It's like what are these armies? I can't quite reach them. That's really annoying. Thorgrim has some pretty beast mode items. I'm pretty sure we geared him out throughout the campaign. Yeah, he has like all these legendary items and stuff. So we'll go back to Sartosa for now. And we'll see where they go. I'm not like, they don't need to go anytime soon. I'm just worried they'll cause a grudge. And then I'm going to have to chase them. Alright, Belegar is going to raise the Dread Rock. Going to raise this to the ground.
Our blood for Cain.
Perfect. Now Belegar can basically just hang out for a minute. Can enjoy the victory he's achieved here. And now, is there any other threats down here? It looks like there is not an army, but rather a character that's just kind of trolling. And we'll head over here. I think just getting them, we could take these two territories if we want to. I know we learned our lesson before, but I think it should be fine. All right, so Grombrindle, the White Dwarf, does he go and just start to eradicate these Skaven? Probably not a bad idea. I mean, I feel like it'll put some help to our pals here. So yeah, we're going to do it. It's probably going to lead to more grudges and whatnot. But, you know, we can't... Yeah, we're joined by everyone on the map. Okay, so let's occupy that. I know I can attack it, but we don't care too much for the money. So we can't afford the walls there, which is fine. Let's get this. Refractory is good. Growth building is good. We don't need recruitment infrastructure. And this gives us Oath Gold and allows us to recruit. Yeah, we don't need that either. Cool. The White Dwarf has some really, really good stuff. All characters faction-wide. Man, he's got some really powerful stuff. I think that he's probably the strongest. Recruitment rank for all armies faction-wide. It's only 6%. Recruitment rank for all units faction-wide. Man, he's just like, there's too many good things to choose from. I think we were going down this tree for some reason to make him just good in combat. I can't even remember at this point. Yeah, armor. That's really good. And this is another one of the characters here. We'll make sure he's maxed out in training. And we have to make sure we move to the Slayer King. Again, the turns all... When it gets really like late game like this, it all blurs into one. Yeah, so we did. All right. So Clan Wars is being expunged from the Southlands, and we're growing our territory just in case it goes long. Krokar's like, hey, man. Who are we at war with here? He is at war with the Court of Liberus, who we're trying to... Yeah, so we're going to chill with him. Because we don't... The Court of Liberus actually has some territory we need as a victory condition. And the Dark Elves probably busy fighting Lizardmen or someone else on the far continent. Clan Moors will now attack us, probably, but we have armies mostly everywhere, covering our southern borders. The Slayer King's coming in rock hard to help deal with chaos, but now that he's on the mainland, March Dance should get us pretty far. I should probably take a look at his units that he has with him. Not units, but the equipable items or characters. See if there's any that can give him movement speed. I think there are a couple. Yeah, guys, let me know what you'd like to see for future campaigns. Chaos is pushing in, but they usually are defeated by the Wrath of the Empire. Oh, it's so nice that Grudge is gone. It's so nice. So yeah, we have to defeat the Warherd of Chaos and Archaon. And what the Warherd of Chaos often does is they like, oh, what are you guys doing here? These haggard armies here, trolling in our territories. That dwarf looks like he's seen some stuff. You know, he's got that sweet top knot going on as well. Children of the Old Ones. The Black Pit is owned by Bretonnia. Bretonnia just with a wild deal here. All right, so I guess we'll just go and just let it do the fastest way through these lands. Yes, you just go whatever's quickest. There you go. All right, so Belegar's done his thing here. Now we need to make our way down to the Dragon Fang. Just raise these Dark Elf lands. And camp stance requires, I think, 50%. Yeah, so we're going to try and stay above 50% so we can camp and replenish. Wait, did I just screw that up? Why can we not do that? Did it not say 50%? So it says it requires 50%. We are currently at 51%. Huh. It's very strange. I mean, I guess we just kind of keep moving and just at this point, since it's screwing with us. And then we can underway the next turn to get there. Even though the army's a little bit beat up, it's okay. So Craig is just kind of hanging out nearby, making sure there's no problems. He's the enforcer of this region. We're a little bit kind of weak in the north. Not weak per se, but we don't have... Yeah, we need to upgrade the Black Crag. Get some of those unique buildings and stuff. We definitely want to get Belegar, get these Slayer buildings, because Chaos Corruption is becoming a thing as this campaign does progress. All right, cool. And now, what are the rats doing? Oh, buddy, you're within range. Yeah, those armies are pretty beat. We'll try and engage here. See if we can pull them into combat. Yeah, Lightning Strike is fine, but no, we're going to auto-resolve that, because that's just super one-sided. Like, this army's elite as hell. Execute them! Alright, so Thorgrim has squashed the rats. You know what? Why not have a grudge against chaos? Although Inspirational Leader's pretty good. Casualty Replan is really, really solid. For here, we'll just kind of keep making you a beast in combat, buddy. Deadly Onslaught is already taken. We pretty much took everything. Full plate armor. Let's get that. And he does have the guy here, which will give missile damage to the troops in the army. So for Thorgrim, let's cap off his army, get some Ekron's Viners, just for now. And it seems like the Skaven are pretty much in the trash can now. I think there's a wild Skaven army like lurking in the trees here. Yeah, just with like, you know, a couple limp units here and there. Let's go monitor the chaos situation up north. It seems like the Empire is... Have they? Okay, that's Franz. Has Franz just won the battles here? So Archaon's just kind of like cackling here, gathering his forces. All right, that's fine. We need to do Gromby as well, because Gromby has been just hanging out here. This is no vacation, that's for sure. Let's get some walls, and we can start moving over to the next territory, which is fine. So let's go ahead and set up here.
Fearless and unbreakable.
Perfect. All right. It's faster. You can see all these quests. We've gotten so many. I could do them, but you guys have seen them 100 times, I'm sure, in other Let's Plays. There are more grand issues at stake. Although maybe doing some... I'm pretty sure the Thorgrim ones aren't bugged. I think it's just Belegars that have the bug. Dark Elves trundling in the south. Of course, Clan Moors as well. What are you guys up to? It just occurred to me, like I just had like a bit of a stressed thought for a moment. I was like, am I actually live streaming this on accident? And then just like have the wrong screen blocker up so you guys are just like listening to a podcast. Yeah, we're going to be doing a new series on the channel as well where we just kind of hang out and talk about different subjects within the Total War and Warhammer communities. So just working on some graphics right now to get the overlays all set up, and yeah, it'll be fun. Hey buddy, oh, we're good. All right, thanks. It was just a non-aggression pact. I probably should have taken that. there's not really too many downsides. I'll double check my trading too here in a moment. Okay, I'm just seeing if I'm involved in any of these. Doesn't look like it. Population surplus is going. Man, when Game 3 finally comes out and like the amount that they're going to have. Look, Bretonia's like taking over Norska. That's so funny. All right. We will refuse this creature. The dwarves would definitely refuse a creature. Although with gold, you know, gold is gold. Let's auto-resolve that. We didn't lose any units outright, which is nice. Oh, it's so nice. One of my favorite things in this whole game is being able to auto-resolve siege battles. It's just like, it's such a good feeling. All right, we're going to get rid of that to get some walls. Get this going. We'll get a Slayer building as well to get the Skaven filth and Untainted business out of here. So we've secured a new territory, which is nice, and we can do the Untainted for sure. Try and get that under control. All right, Gromby, doing great, man. Oath Forging. Tactician's good. And we have the Thane as well, who's leveled up. He's maxed out on training, so we're just going to kind of keep... Devastating Charge, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. The charge bonus you get on Dwarven units just isn't great. We could do some global recruitment here. What does he need? I mean, probably some... Let's just get some organ guns. Artillery is just so powerful. Get a couple of those. You're leveled up as well. There you go. Let's ruin their winds of magic. Thorgrim can now head back to Sartosa, a victorious Dwarven king. Because, yeah, he's just... So he's getting drunk off the wine here and just hanging out. Belegar is going to make his way down here. See what we can find. I'm sure there's like, yeah, probably nothing here. Cool. And Crag is just going to hang out in the fortress. We have to upgrade again. Yeah, sure. Screw it. We do have some Slayers, I guess. Not too many. Yeah, we have most of the goodies. Salt mines, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just go there. That's fine. And Ungrim has moved as well. He's marched across the lands to the north, trying to make sure that Archaon gets put in his place. Ungrim's army isn't like insane, but he's got like organ guns with like gold chevrons and a couple other things like that. So, oh, we almost forgot to move him. Okay, he did have an order, so he would have moved on his own. But I have a feeling this is going to be the last episode, one way or another. Military alliance between Lothern and the Knights of the Flame. Very cool. Fleshing out the Druchii menace. Clan Angren looks so similar to Bretonia on the minimap. You can see like the royal purple and like the like kind of different hue of navy blue here. Looks so similar. Clan Squire just trundling in the shadows. Oh, that grudge being gone feels so good. You have no idea. It's like the campaign really, even though it's super annoying in that respect, it does really immerse you in the dwarf experience, right? Like the grudge just irritating you and keeping you going, and the kind of the release when you finally get it. Crone. Kappelberg. Also, guys, Mountain Blade Bannerlord comes out soon. Going to be covering that on the channel as well. Something I'm really looking forward to. Wulfric is ambushing. Looks like he's trying to ambush the Bretonians, probably just being rode down by hordes of peasants. The peasants have learned to ride the horses and are taking out Wulfric. They're raiding? Oh, that's a grudge. And oh, man, come on. This is the worst situation, too, because with this being a grudge, yeah, they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay, because that's probably going to turn into a grudge. We'll see. All right, so the raiding. So you're doing this. I could even go with the garrison and probably take him. Oh, no, that garrison's terrible. I've had this, like, random base forever. It's just like... Okay, and then there's some raiding here, it looks like. What is with this faction? You know, just, what are they doing? Why can't we recruit regiments for renown? I guess the Dragonback Slayers were the only one. So he's in a raiding camp, okay. So, you know, this is not acceptable here, buddy. Our warden is going to have to come take you out. We'll upgrade the walls. Let's get a trading post because it has a pretty good multiplicative effect there. And we get all these nice buildings. Yeah, that's fine. And the rats have been dealt with down here. So the walls are upgrading. Get this, and we'll get some walls there at the gatehouse. And now we need to head down this direction, although public order is going to be a bit of a problem. But yeah, we're recruiting there, so we're hanging out. He's coming for the Death Gorge. Death Gorge has a decent garrison. Might be able to stop this Skaven force. Do we have anyone else nearby that can help? Crag is going to have to, I think, come over this direction. So we'll put him in March stance, and he is going to... Although I could even try and get a peace treaty with the rats now. Let's try that first. Because I basically take what I want. I put him in the can. Oh, no, they don't want a peace treaty. He's pretty pissed. Rightfully so. Alright, so you're coming here. You're going to go here, and then you're going to underway stance across. The Dark Elves need to be finished. Otherwise, like, random armies will just spawn and just troll me. Alright, we'll do this, and we will raise the hell out of it. I mean, it's not even worth attacking, really. Alright, so the Dark Elves have been kind of fleshed out like the rodents they are here in the south. We have this proud Dowie who's leveled up, so let's just give him... Yes, he shall be fast so he can chase down his prey. Gromby's here, he's mustering forces. We're just gonna... The garrison's just gonna have to hold. I don't know how strong that is. Death's Gorge is an awkward territory. It's not fully completed. But Crag is on the way. And as long as the grudges don't reach a certain severity, we should be alright. And I think Ungrim is the last thing to move. And he is here, so we'll just go ahead and do that move so we can kind of evaluate from there. So, military alliance, yeah, they definitely want that. Yeah, the Empire's rising up, I suppose, but you know, Chaos looks pretty ornery over here. Franz is in a bit of trouble. Alright, so it's good we're coming. The Empire looks really disconjointed, actually. What do we have here? Just a bunch of weak armies? Like, usually the Empire should have Doomstacks here. Do we need to recruit before those fights? I think we're okay. It looks like a pretty decent force that Ungrim has put together. Let's check here, see if there's anything we want to do in the mountain ranges. Just upgrade the buildings. Get this going. We have the Slayer buildings. Just get all the walls. Get all the things. Optimize. And cool. Pass turn. So we might get some grudges here if they continue to raid. Trusted friends. Once again, the Grand Alliance. Who are they at war with? Okay, they're literally at war with, like, everyone that's bad. But, yeah, there's really no point. If we're already friends, it's just like, why, you know? We could do it if we need Lothern as, like, a victory condition. Oh, look at Krokar going after our... That's kind of annoying, actually. Because Krokar, I guess, you know, he'll buddy with us at this point. Okay, so they're sieging, which gives us more time to get there. Clan Scryer doing its thing. The Skaven will be flushed out of their rat's nest. I think the Death Gorge might be able to hold here, too. We'll see. We'll look at that Skaven army. I think that Queek is very weak. I'm pretty sure he's just been like sandwiched between a couple of these different forces. Settlement besieged. It's potential grudging though, and the grudges are the big issue here. I don't want to attack that Norscan subfaction unless I have to. Like a grudge appears because they're I feel like they're the kind of faction that's going to run to the edge of the map, and it's just going to be an absolute nightmare of a situation. Rakath Dynasty, Avalon, Hockland, Ostermark. What do you got for us? Yeah. Sons of Sigmar need to rise up, although the dwarves will come to their aid. Ungrim, the Slayer King. See, they're raiding. Yeah, well, they're just in their stance, their encampment stance. Who are these guys even? Who are they? Let's see if it causes issues with the grudging. Okay, so no grudges have been formed yet, which is good. We'll get this to get rid of the Vampire Corruption. Upgrade the walls. And I don't think Thorgrim's really needed here anymore. Clan Scryer. This seems to be the last bastion of Clan Scryer. You can go flush him out. It seems like the Wood Elves, for the most part, are going to deal with him, though. So let's go ahead and just set military target and set military target. That's fine. They'll go deal with that. Now, where do we want to go here? We're being raided, but it's just kind of like the miscellaneous territories. Are they at war here? Let's see if they're at war with one another.
I welcome you to the King's Glade.
No, the Wood Elves actually aren't fighting that subfaction. Yeah, Orion's a little bit busy here. All right, so we're here just in case, and you know, in case a grudge does form, at least we're nearby to kind of stop it. Doran's hanging out. Down here, we need to get Crag in position. Crag needs to make his way across. A wild Skaven appears. Get the Obsidian Mine, all this goodness here. Gromby will be ready soon for his steamroll. And now we can take a look at this army here. Wait, we're not at war with these guys, are we? No, they're allied, yeah. I was going to say, for a second, I was like, no. The Grand Alliance is falling apart. Desolation of Nagash, we need to go through there, which in underway stance, we're immune to attrition, so that's nice. And is there any other Dark Elf treachery here? I don't think so, really. I can't remember, is it a... Oh my god, have they recolonized that with an army? So we'll stay above the 50%, go into encamp stance. That should allow us to heal a little bit. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I really don't want to occupy these islands because they're uninhabitable, but it seems like if we don't, then they're just going to keep settling them like vermin. Unassigned skill points. Scouting's fine. Let's do it. Ungrim is almost there. And the Chaos looks like they're pretty in peak physical shape. So I think what we might do actually next turn is sit and recruit for a while. And like get a Doom stack that can just like solo a ton of Chaos armies. I don't think Ungrim has Lightning Strike either. He's like one of our less upgraded lords, which is unfortunate. I don't know. Hopefully he's able to fend off Chaos there. Thorgrim, let's have you go stamp out some rats if you can. So is that really the fastest route? I feel like it's not. All right, Thorgrim's going to go deal with that. Sartosa should be fine. Yeah, even with all the public order issues it brings, it's not a problem. Now the last thing we want to do is check out the army here. Okay, so we would lose that for sure. Almost 100%. I mean, we have the Rangers, which can do some poking, but like there's so much AP and good stuff there. Decline attack. Yeah, probably. We will decline that bad boy. The wall strength is 100% at the moment. I could recruit another Dwarven Lord, which honestly I'm starting to think isn't going to be a bad idea. Crag's coming, but Crag's a little ways off. Is there anywhere else we would need a Dwarven Lord? So Carrick Asgul doesn't have too much recruitment infrastructure. The Crooked Fort here does. And this is in the same region as Carrick Peaks. So yeah, we can recruit a Dwarven Lord here. Ancestral Blood of Grimnir, what does that do? Yeah, he's not bad. He's level 8, so at least he has some abilities and stuff. Scroll down. Discipline is a really good one. The extra melee attack in the army. I really like that. Alright, so we'll recruit him. And now he's going to recruit a couple dwarves. Can't do too much. Local. Longbeards are fine. Yeah, we'll just hold for now and start to work him up. Perfect. Turn is passed. Isles once again looking for some alliances with the proud Dawi folk. We remember, though. We remember the War of the Beard. Yeah, Death Gorge is going to get sieged here. Honestly, with the siege battle, I might have a chance of holding it. The good thing is that all my allies are going to unify here against the Skaven. Yeah, we need to... We can't let them come and set up here again, because if they do, it's just going to become like a... There you go, Tomb Kings. That's right. I'm pretty sure the Tomb Kings are my allies. They're like, help us with Krokar. Poor Khalida. Just no respect. Hey, oh, there you go. She took out Crocky there. Looks like she won that battle. We are securing her lands to the west, which she should be happy about. And the Skaven corruption should be going down, but the Chaos corruption, of course, from the event is affecting the entire map. Cursed Chaos affects even the dwarves. There are Chaos dwarves, and they're going to be fun. Chaos dwarves are going to have so many cool like machinations and machines, and they also have monsters. So it's kind of, I bet you Chaos dwarves will be very similar to like Vampire Coast, but with just better troop quality. All right, so Defensive Alliance, it's fine. The Shield of Civilization, that's a pretty cool title. And no new grudges yet, which has been good. Despite the rating, I'm surprised it hasn't caused it. Wards of Chaos. Yeah, that northern situation is pretty scary, but I just wish Franz would get his stuff together and muster the nation. Typically, Chaos gets worn down through attrition up there. That's how it usually goes. All right, so wrong put right. Leadership, recruitment cost. Okay. All right, so Crag is on his way. He is in the Desolation. Okay, no grudges at the moment, which is, I'm crossing my fingers. Crag is just going to still keep working down here. And this army here is going to recruit. And what kind of troop quality we can get here? You know, let's do a Longbeard army. They're actually very cheap and cost-effective against Skaven. At least in campaign. And here, we're going to sail on over here and get ready to karate chop some Skaven.
Move in. The High King.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, hi, Mark.
March.
Even if we lightning strike. How is that not like a better situation? You know what we'll do here is we'll continue the siege. We'll just starve them out. And if they come for a big attack in open field, the Organ Guns and Thunders will tear them to pieces. Because I don't feel like fighting that siege battle. It's just not my jam. All right, let's get some more wine. More wine. Reminds me of Sandor Clegane from Game of Thrones. My favorite character. All right, so Doran is hanging out. Doesn't seem to be too many threats down here. Just a bunch of random Norskin treachery. He's recruiting. We get the Iron Veterans for the Iron Breakers. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Should have gotten that earlier. And siege construction is available, so yeah, just in case, we'll make some of that. There's just a wild renegade army here. And Belegar, can't forget about him. Namesake of our campaign. Oh, hi, Mark. This could actually be hard because Malekith's army is very healthy here. But how did Malekith get? What did he teleport down here? I mean, our Ironbreakers are beat up, but we also do have grudge throwers, and yeah, this is actually going to be a hard fight. We're going to have to scrap that one. But with the ghosts, how powerful our characters are, they can carry that battle, no problem, I think. Well, at least we get a trait for defeating Malekith, which is kind of cool. Upgrade all this, upgrade this. Is there anything else we want here? Trading post, why not? Dwarves love their trade. As a matter of fact, let's take a look here and see who are we not trading with. We would like to have a word about trading with you. I don't understand what you're saying, Lizard Man, but that's okay. Knights of the Flame, let's get that trade going. Yes, let's just milk it all. Now, who are we not trading with that doesn't hate us? Seems like that's it for the most part. Everyone else is just kind of unchill there. Unchill, bro. Alright, and now it's time for Ungrim. We got to decide how we want to play this up here. He doesn't have Lightning Strike. We can camp here. Chaos might overextend itself, and then we can like ambush them. I'm hoping that the forces of order here can at least take some chunks out of their army. What in this force is suboptimal? The Rangers, for sure. Global recruitment. We can turn one globally recruit a lot of useful stuff. Ironbreakers, Grumbling Guard are good. Slayers are good. Longbeards are good. Organ Guns, Flame Cannon is all relatively useful here. Gyrocopters are probably some of the least useful pieces, but I think we'll just get another Slayer. Yeah, another Slayer's fine. And Ungrim, I think it's time to gear you out even more, man, because you're about to be fighting some hard fights. The Fiery Ring of Thori. So what enchanted items can we craft for him? Let's see if we can craft an epic one. Okay. Seems good. The Scepter of Stone shall go to the Slayer King. So let's go ahead and gear him out here. So this gives him, yeah, major magical damage. Sounds good. Sounds useful, as a matter of fact. And now we can pretty much pass turn. No grudges yet. There's no grumbling in the halls of the Dawi this day. Thorgrim is continuing to siege, and we will... oh, Grombrindle. We almost forgot about him. He's actually pretty important because we have a lot of dudes we need to chase down. So going out here, we could beeline it for the Death Scourge. Make it here, and then maybe Underway Stance. Yeah, we'll see if that's possible. The next turn. And then like Underway under the mountain and get there. Crag is on the way. Pretty sure he already moved this turn. Yeah. And Homeboy's recruiting a bunch of Longbeards here. Oh, man, that's a lot of chaos up there, guys. All we need to do to win the campaign is defeat chaos and make sure we don't have too many grudges. And so far, there's no grudges. Hopefully we don't get like some random like sacked settlement in the corner of the map that triggers it. So Malekith attacks. We could retreat, but is this underground? Oh, that's so good for us. That's so bad for him. That's so bad for him. All right, let's fight the battle. Oh man, the Witch King. You shouldn't have come into our den, bro. You're in the wrong neighborhood. We do have Vanguard deployment, but since we have the artillery advantage, I'm just going to sit back. Belegar's army is a little bit outdated. But we were able to get some Ironbreakers at least, which is nice. I don't know why. This Bounce of Power has no respect, I say. Yeah, we've been dealing with the Faldrucci for quite some time. So this will just wreck the dudes. Get you here. Like even the beat up Longbeards in this current state will hold like forever. So we'll get you back here to just kind of shoot. The character Goon Squad is going to be in group 2 with him. Talk about playing Hero Hammer, huh? Alright, so let's go. Let's fast forward. They're already in range, which is great. So what we'll do is we'll just methodically take out the Dark Shards. Those guys are a pain in the butt. Wow, that's a lot of damage. What cool items do we have on these guys? I can't remember if we have any activatables. Not really. Let's move forward here. The gun line, of course, is still relatively healthy, so that's going to be nice for taking out some of the chariots and different things like that. The inferior Dark Elf artillery shooting in, but they're certainly taking a lot of damage here from our grudge pieces. And they do have a lot of magic damage here. I got to be careful. Yeah, they got Bloodrack Shrines, which do magic damage. Let's see what else. Malekith doesn't have any items to give magic damage. Hopefully he'll come in first and just get karate chopped by like all these dwarves here. Here they come. Artillery still shooting in once again. And yeah, Ironbreakers are taking a little bit of work, but nothing terrible. So we'll get these guys ready. We'll get you set up here, and we'll get you guys set up here to deal with the onslaught of characters coming. We'll definitely try and snipe Malekith with this Master Engineer. He's pretty powerful as far as his firing prowess goes. Alright, so we'll do this, and we're going to slow them at the last second to kind of butter their bread. Those are Dread Knights, so we got to take them somewhat seriously, so I'm basically doing this to kind of mitigate their charge and all that. Great, so here, unfortunately this army has no Slayers, but we'll get some of these missiles going, and you can start shooting at them as well. Alright, so the Dread Knights should honestly just get pushed off the side of the map pretty quick. Yeah, it looks like the Dark Conduit has been used on them as well. Alright, that's good for us. Great. Switch the guns over there. Get all the missile pieces shooting here. You're shooting here as well. And the bounce power is already getting pretty good for us. So let's switch on to some of these elite troops here. And good. So we got those guys off the map. Now let's pull in here. Unfortunately, the PK guard did kind of get hammered down, but it's not the end of the world. And those guys are going down as well, which is excellent. We may take some heavy casualties here. Sisters of Singing Doom do not do magic damage, but we definitely don't want to get Rampage into them. So let's see if we can kind of focus them down. Like, we don't want to lose control over all our characters, is basically what I'm saying. Alright, let's go here. Those cav units have been taken out. Let's switch on to the Bloodrack Shrine. Let's go after Malekith if we can. See if we can persuade him to fight in combat here. And the Sisters of Singing Doom were completely taken out by our missile pieces, which is great. Alright, so now we'll start shooting at the other shrine. We're going after the Malekith. And he does have Destroyer, but we'll pop all these now, which is going to be very helpful. And we're getting a little bit of pressure back here, actually. See if we can have you help out. Malekith is getting gooned pretty damn hard. There's a lot of pissed off dwarves here. These guys, they got some grudges to settle, that's for sure. You guys can shoot the shrine here. The other shrine is just kind of running rampant to my back line, which is no surprise. Malekith is should be down for the count. I think we got him, actually. Did we? Did we get Malekith? No, we did not. Not yet. They're going to keep fighting there. That's fine. Our missile piece is able to take out the shrine. And switch on to this for now. Actually, yeah, we need to help with the other shrine over there. Do the ballistics calibration, and basically our artillery pieces can just start shooting here. You guys need to get back on your cannons, though. Not chase into melee combat, because that would be silly indeed. Malekith is fallen. Like, that's the thing. Belegar's characters have such, like, nasty capabilities. Like, they couldn't have sold this, but not far off it, actually. Alright, so let's get these elite units back that are super beat up here. We'll surge in now. As many of the shrines as we can kill, the better. And we definitely want to do as much damage as we can. Although, it was an underground fight, but I don't think it was an underway fight. So I don't think it'll wipe his army unless I really, do it to it. Alright, so just to be safe, I can't quite remember. We're going to go ahead and get the artillery, and I can't really catch them from here. So we're just going to shoot the artillery for now. Cool, so we took some damage on our front line, but aside from that, pretty good. Artillery should finish off a lot of the Black Guard here, and then from there we have a pretty easy cleanup of Malekith. As a matter of fact, we'll probably siege him in that city and just, like, starve them out. Looks like there's only a couple of the Black Guard left. 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's see if we could actually finish off that unit there. 5. It's going to be pretty hard with only a couple models. Come on, give it to me! Give it to me! 2 left. And 1. And they're done. Cool. Very good! Heroic victory indeed. Took some losses, for sure, on the Ironbreakers, but aside from that, we lost 1 Longbeard outright. We took out 2 of the shrines. The Dread Knights got pounded pretty good. Malekith, of course, himself is going to be replaced by a much weaker Standard Lord. And from here, we just go siege the city. And we surround it. And if he sallies out, we do the same thing to him. Yeah, I don't think that was an underway interception. Yeah, it couldn't have been, because Dark Elves don't have that stance, so... As far as I know, maybe things have changed. I haven't played a Dark Elf campaign since, like, the launch of Warhammer 2. Or actually, did I do one? I can't remember. Okay. That's good. It's kind of just an annoying thing to deal with down there. It's not, like, terribly pertinent to our campaign. Belegar got Immortal Unbeloved. Ooh, he gets Frenzy and income from raiding. The Dark Kings will fall by blade, by arrow, or by sorcerer's power in the darkest magic. Oh, man. Some very edgy stuff. Got a Guildmaster as well as a follower. Alright, so we got to help the Sons of Sigmar out to deal with the Chaos Hordes. We should be fine with some organ guns pounding into the Chosen. That's we don't have a Doom stack up there, but it's certainly not bad either. If we had, like, Thorgrim up there, he could just, like, literally lightning strike and roll over every single one of those armies. Which is a shame, because, like, we would take no damage on the approach. Like, they would just get pounded by our arties. Alright, Ostermark doing its thing. Come on. Oh, war coordination target lost. Oh, you know what's probably going to happen is the Skaven will probably sally out and attack Thorgrim here. Let's see. Warhead of Chaos. No, it doesn't look like it, I guess. Okay, that's fine with me. So Belegar just kind of cockfighting the Dark Elves in the Southern Islands, which is I don't know how he ended up so far from 8 peaks, but you know, we're not gonna ask questions. All right, so the Slayer King is ready to go help. So what do we have here? Kolek's healthy. He's healthy. He's healthy. Where's Archeon too? Archeon must be somewhere. We want to make sure we don't get like pressed too hard here. So we're gonna kind of go over here. We're gonna go into ambush stance. The Dawi are known for their cunning. All right, look at this. We got some allies here. This could be cool to actually have like a really epic fight. All right, so he leveled up as well. We'll get Lord of the Deeps. Screw it, because it just sounds so cool. And now Malekith's army here, Morgan, is at the Dread Rock, which I think is really beat up from before. And for you, this guy pretty much has every combat trait. He has training, like a specialist, in case we want to do some hero actions or something. Belegar does have Lightning Strike. I don't know if she's in the city, actually. I don't think she is. Yeah, so let's do this. Hope auto-resolve. Yeah, shouldn't lose too much with the balance being that much in our favor. And I know we might lose, like, the RWARs here, but it's just like, it's not worth the time. Lost a couple artillery pieces.
Do what you must.
We'll raise it once again. And then from here, we're just going to go into... encampment stance and just heal up to full and just recruit, basically. He's done his job, more or less, which is great. We could always go back across the river, too, with... Alright, what else do we need? I guess, you know, honestly, we could start getting... Just in case we get Iron Drakes, whatever. It's fine. So the Faldrucci have been dealt with once again. Unfortunately, over here, we do have a bit of a problem. I don't know if Underway will reach that far. Oh, God, it's so close. What are these guys over here? Just a couple Haggard armies. The Rats might have an army coming from here as well. Definitely need to get the Underway stuff. Crag is coming. He's out for blood. How far can we get with our boy here? Man, it's like we can get like right here, but we just can't quite get to the base. With March Stance, we can scream around the side and get pretty far. I think March Stance is actually further. All right. So we're going to deal with that. We might lose it, but we'll be able to satisfy the grudge right away. And from here, let's just get a bunch of Coilers. And then we'll have an extra army to just go chase down like loose Skaven, you know, rats and things like that. I'd actually have a rebellion right there. Rebellions do cause grudges from time to time, so that's something. Get rid of this, we'll get rid of this, and then we'll get a building there that helps. Ungrim is in ambush stance. High King Thorgrim is still sieging the city. And yeah, the Wood Elves have taken this. Wait, are we not sieging this? Is there a wild army outside here? Okay. That works as well.
Don't cross wires.
I think this army's in the city, yeah. So, again, we'll continue our siege. Great. So, ammunition is fine. Those abilities are actually quite good. I'm literally just going to click random things now. Because we more or less have all the good stuff. Scouting's good. Magical items are always welcome. And let's go ahead and pass the turn here in a second. Make sure we have a couple loose upgrades here. Obviously having the top tier walls is always helpful. These regions, public order is actually stabilizing there, which is surprising. And Ungrim will probably do battle with Chaos next turn. Let's go ahead and do it to it. Pass turn. So yeah, we have the Chaos up here. Belegar was able to slay the Witch King and also secure the south. Man, Tyrion's got... Look at Tyrion's political situation. That is... Talk about complicated. You know, Krokar, if you take out Khalida, we'll be soldiers of fortune and ally with you there. Yeah, so guys, obviously if you're playing your own late game dwarf campaigns and you're really trying to min-max, you just want to get like Ironbreakers and artillery and just like thunders and just cackle. Can we hold this? You know, we'll try. We'll try. It looks pretty rough. But if we can funnel them into the hot gates where our Coilers can just like waste them. Battle of Death Gorge, yeah. But next turn, this grudge will be satisfied nonetheless. And Clan Wars will basically be out of the picture at that point. Because Crag is coming. Crag might need to run back over to the territory he was guarding before. Finn Asgal. Okay, so how can we hold this? The walls... We have 2 artillery pieces, which is kind of cool. So we'll get one of them right here. I think we basically just say, like, yeah, they're not coming at all from that side. They're like, forces are all funneled here. We have one cannon here. The cannon can be shooting here. You can be here, because it can shoot over the cannon. We'll have a couple chaff units up on the walls initially, just to get the fire in the beginning. They'll fall back. Longbeards will basically just hold in this alley here. We'll have all the Coilers kind of behind. And you guys can be here as well. They're going to be slightly obstructed, probably. Coilers have really good arcs of fire, like crossbows in general do. And then these guys can be kind of hanging out here. We'll see where they go. If they try and sneak someone around, the Thane can go over there and help out. So yeah, the tower should come online in just a second. The banner, you can see the banners being raised. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and shoot the Council Guard. Yeah, Council Guard are really scary. Unbreakable, heavy AP by Skaven standards. See, wow, that's some good damage actually. Grudge Thrower really getting in there and doing some work. Cannon shooting as well. The Bombardiers have like awkward line of sight, so I don't think we need to worry too much about them. So once they get close, obviously we fall back from the walls. Storm Vermin also are pretty subpar in combat. Like their melee attack's really low. Although these ones have a couple chevrons. There are obviously reinforcements coming, but yeah, we're getting good damage in. Definitely not going to complain about that. So now we're going to run because we don't want to give it up for free. Like every dwarven body we can have at the back is like a difference maker. So we'll pull back here too. All right, great. So we're just about in position. Some of the rats will climb up on the walls here in a moment. And we got some good damage. Council Guard down to about half health, which is quite impactful. And yeah, if some of these guys try and sneak around, we can ambush them, hopefully. So let's go ahead and take off fire at will, just to make sure we optimize our ammunition usage. And here we can start shooting at the Grey Seer, the Rattling Gunners. Yeah, Rattling Gunners are a good choice. Those guys are pretty powerful. So yeah, we want them to get down here so we can really get maximize the efficiency of the shooting. We're going to put these guys in guard mode as well. We probably should put some Longbeards with Grey Opens in the front, just to like have the AP to chew through these guys. So let's do that. All right, what do you got for us, rats? I'm going to wait till they're in a more efficient place for us to shoot. Let's pull the Thane in as well. The ladders have docked our walls. Yes, they have. And I'm quite aware of this, my friends. This artillery piece just being stupid. All right. Cannon a little bit obstructed, of course, but it's trying. It's able to get some damage. And okay, so some of them are actually going around here, which means we can take our Longbeards over here and some of the miners over here to hopefully be able to take them out. We'll take some of the Coilers over there as well. Now, these guys can start shooting at the ones that approach this kind of area. Let's get you guys in position. Cannon's still shooting in, which is solid. Boom, boom. And these guys can just park right here. These guys can come up and get ready to do battle. And these guys probably need to be in a separate group now. All right, so what do we have here? We have some Globadiers. Let's focus them down because they're going to actually poke us a little bit. Let's get this artillery piece like right here and see if it can shoot well there. All right, let's shoot into the rats here. Get you going here, and then these guys need to sneak past them and get a rear charge, if it's possible. Ooh, the Warp Lightning, yeah, I forgot about the magic. That's going to be a big deal. You're going to have to pull in more reinforcements really, really quickly here, because it is not going to go well for them. All right, so for here, it's going okay. We're getting some damage. We're probably going to have to retreat down this alley here. So let's pull this cannon back here already. This guy can shoot into the rats over here, and then these guys can come around the back. Let's get a full surround on these rats if we can. And send these Longbeards in now. Good, they've done some okay damage. Now we can shoot into the Council Guard here. We can have one of them shoot into... Oh, Death Runners are actually a much better target. Let's go back here. Great. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be something we can do. It seems like the magic is really proven to be very, very impactful. So this artillery piece is firing. They've gotten through, so we need to pull back here and basically reorganize our army over here and see if we can, you know, win at least one of these engagements, but I don't think so. Maybe holding over here would have been better. I don't know, I figured they would hold longer, but with the magic, it's very, very nasty. Longbeards will hold for some time. These guys shooting in, getting some decent damage. The Thane is going strong as well, but yeah, there's Death Runners, Vikstrin's Death Squad too. Ooh, yeah, that's some nasty, nasty stuff. We'll put as much hurt on him as we can, though. Shoot over here if we can. Let's have one of you guys turn and fight. We'll have you guys in melee. Quarrelers are, you know, they're kind of like decent melee. Yeah, that's rough over there. That's a lot of stuff. We'll get as much damage as we possibly can. This is going to create a grudge that we're going to have to deal with. Yeah, oh my god, and a Master Assassin. There's so many characters here. Alright, so we'll fast forward from here. It's going to be army losses pretty soon, unfortunately. The garrison held well. Certainly tried. Let's go in guard mode. See if we can get some shots into the Vixren's death squad before they finish off the last of my garrison. Shoot some cannons point blank. And who's still going over there? Man, that Thane is Finn. Mighty Finn. Oh, he's in the Haggard Eshin magic. Oh, I love it. You never see that spell. Alright, so the Vixren's death squad shall be taken out. Or taking us out. That was silly. We should have just auto-resolved that. Granted, we probably did more damage than we would have otherwise. Yeah, we did some serious damage to that first wave of units, but they'll take that, and then we come back and take it in the next turn with Gromby and Crag. We'll chase down these rats if we have to. Satisfy the grudge indeed. I want to finish it in this episode. I really do. It may or may not be possible. Of course, the Cursed campaign goes on. It's the nature of the beast. Nature of the beast. So Finn, well played, brother. You tried. Heavily outmatched. A lot of elite Skaven there. So it looks like that should create a grudge. Okay, perfect. Coming into range to get murked by our other dwarf. And then our boy Gromby can come back there and take him out. I don't think we can reach him right now. The Reichland struggling against the forces of chaos in the north. Death Gorge has been taken by the rats. I mean, yeah, I think eventually these Skaven might have attacked us. It may have been a mistake to fight them in the first place. Not that we can't defeat them, it's just... it is what it is here. On these territories, yeah. That's the last vestige of the border princes. They've become like our pets here, of sorts. Numas, all this stuff. We're good, man. We're good. Okay, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you. All the alliances coming in the late game. Trying to use us. Border princes have been our true friends for ages. That's good, man. Who is he at war with? Yeah, Chaos, you know, the usual. I'm pretty sure Chaos just declares war on everyone when they come in.
What brings you before the air of...
Heck, even the Wood Elves want a non-aggression pact. Who are you guys fighting? Yeah, that's fine. This is well done. It is indeed. All right. So let's get the armies moving. We'll obviously move Gromby up here to retake the Death Gorge if you can. I don't think you'll be able to reach it this turn. Oh, that's fine. So as far as who we can reach, okay, Kolek. Oh boy, that's a strong army actually. we should have sent our big army up here. How did that not create a grudge? I feel like that should have been one. Well, you know, even if Ungrim falls, he's fulfilling his Slayer Oath, and you know, that's how he rolls. Can we reach them normally? Definitely not. Okay, so we'll underway over here. Surprise, bro. Surprise. And yeah, we'll just head on over here. Cool. So we got that going. Those guys are being pressed. We'll get training on this guy here. This is going to be a hard one. I mean, those hell cannons, goodness gracious. Well, thankfully we have the gyros, and I don't think he has any anti-air in that army. Yeah, no, he doesn't. So the gyros we can actually abuse and kill the hell cannons with. Okay, that's good. The Empire is rallying its forces behind us. So, of course, leave it to the dwarves to be the first vanguard here in this battle. Belegar is going to... I think there's another base over here somewhere. Yeah, there's the Shattered Stone Isle. So we'll just kind of sit here and in camp stance and do some global recruitment. It's going to take a couple turns to get our business back together, but we'll take a couple Slayers. And how's our gun line? Yeah, we probably want to take more Thunders as well if we can. All right. That looks better to me. And yeah, so he's recruiting. He's licking his wounds, which is fine, as long as we have enough to finish off that Haggard Dark Elf sub-colony over there. The last of its kind. Let's upgrade the walls here where we can. Ungrim is going to fight Chaos this turn, and I think Thorgrim is still wringing the necks of the Skaven over here. He is. Yep, looking good. Border Princes just nearby, trolling. And yeah, it should fall in due time. I'm in no rush. Dwarves are a patient people. And let's go ahead and keep recruiting with this army. Let's get more Corlers, I guess. Get some great weapons as well. It's going to be a big old Longbeard army. Bearded long. Ah, looks like the Skaven did some schemes over here. Trolling our base, they must have sent someone. The Book of Grudges, still no grudges, which is great. I'm very happy about this. Gromby's coming hard. Crag is going to cut off that other Skaven. If he tries to underway away, we should be able to intercept him. Belias Sorrow. What can we get here? Public order. We don't have a public order building here, so that could become an issue if corruption becomes quite widespread. The Black Crag probably could have upgraded a unique building, but that's okay. Alright, so now guys, it's time for the battle. We have to take out the Chaos Horde here. Archaon is... Sartorial's up here. We can actually see where Archaon is. It's a little bit cheeky, but we basically go to a short campaign, which is what we're doing. And how is he? Did Archaon actually fall? Oh, Archaon is wounded. Okay. So this is really the last legs of Chaos. Yeah, we need to do this. Alright, Kolek. It's time, bro. Oh my god, look how giant he is. This is pretty epic, though. Slayer King going up against our boy here. Boy, Kolek. We'll give leadership to the Ironbreakers. That's fine. Let him hold longer. Yeah, our army comp's pretty good. It's just Kolek is probably... Ungrim's got some gear, though. I mean, we'll definitely win it, I think. The Giants are scary, but... Somebody, I mean, you know, the Dwarves aren't going to wait around for the Sons of Sigmar to deal with this. We're coming in hands-on. No anti-air in that army, so the Gyrocopters, honestly, will probably go in and kill, like, almost all the Hell Cannons. I'm just going to deploy really far back, and then the Battle for Kislev. That's very thematic for sure. Who would have thought that Ungrim would march all the way from, like, the ocean, basically by Lothern, all the way over here to help defeat Chaos. This is all we need to win the campaign. This is it. Okay, so... Deployment for us. Hell Cannons have really good range. Yeah, you can see here. So the gyros are going to be like up here. We need our artillery to be functional though, and this map actually... Oh, hey, a hill! You know, dwarves love their hills. Go here. And then the flame cannon can be over here. And for the front line, let's go ahead and set it up. Let's kind of mix in the forces here. We have a pretty powerful front line for sure. I mean, elite too. Runesmith, we have a Thane, we have, you know, Ungrim, who's pretty pissed off and of course has a pretty sweet item. We have Slayers. The Warriors of Dragonfire Pass over here. Here's fine. Get these guys in the main engagement as well. Gunline units. We should probably spread them out more thinly. Normally it's better to be in a box because they turn faster, but against all the artillery I think it's probably prudent to do that. And the Slayers can just be here, ready to go tackle giants when the time comes. Alright, so let's get this battle started. It's really important we get over here ASAP to shut down the Hell Cannons. Yes, run away from me. Yes, fall back. Perfect. And we're just going to kind of park overhead here. Oh, that's right. They can shoot the Hell Cannons at us. I totally forgot. Alright. So we'll just kind of park right here. We'll move one of you guys over here. Like right on top of this one. They need to like move every couple seconds because the Hell Cannons can't really like keep pace with the movement. This is so jankety. Oh my god. Yeah, but killing the Hell Cannons here is really important. Actually, we got tagged by one already, so drop some bombs if we can. It looks like they're all targeting the other one, so I can just like scoot and shoot with this one. Okay, we need to be careful actually. One of them, okay, it looks like they're ignoring the gyros now and they're advancing, which is good for us because we don't have to micro it too much there. This is truly dwarven tactics here. Yeah, I mean, like, if we advanced on that, we could still probably win, but it'd be really grindy and horrible. Okay, so finish that off. Our gyros are pretty strong, actually. So one Hell Cannon should be going down here in a quick moment. Get the other one, great. So then you can take out this one here. Oh, man. The hordes of chaos come screaming across the lands. This is kind of like the scene, like a scene from a book here. The dwarves sallying out from the mountains. And of course, you know, Ungrim's faction is really close. They actually oftentimes do get stuck in these situations. Oh, looks like that Hell Cannon's pretty pissed off. They're like turning around now. We've had enough! Finish it! Hell Cannon shot does miss, not the most accurate. Great, so 2 Hell Cannons are down. Now there's only a couple left. I think we could probably just like deal with it. I don't think the Hell Cannons are gonna... Let's fly overhead actually. Yeah, we'll fly overhead and do a little bit of a bombing run on those Hell Cannons. Should help us finish them off quicker. Ooh. Yes. Cool, let's go ahead and target this one now. Man, who would have thought these gyrocopters would be such like a breadwinner here in this battle, right? The mountain god cometh. You know, I also thought about doing an expedited episode here, like one that was really quick. All right, Organ Guns are going to have line of sight soon. They'll be able to tear apart these Chaos Forces. Those Chosen, like, who cares? They'll certainly not be terribly chosen here. One Hell Cannon is shooting, I think. Yeah. The Chaos Dwarves go to join the melee. And the Organ Guns are just about in position. Honestly, focusing down Kolek might not be terrible. We're going to eat a couple shots. Oh, man. Come on, finish it. Save your dwarven brethren. Yes. No dwarves shall fall this day to the wrath of the hell cannons. Kolek waiting just before the artillery piece. Flame cannon as well is ready. Certainly going to be pounding into those Chaos Knights where we can. Make sure to put these guys in guard mode. Flame cannon will shoot at the Chaos Knights. I think we'll get this this guy to start shooting at the Chaos Knights here. Their charge is going to be pretty nasty. Alright, Chaos getting a little bit beat up here, which is good. Start shooting with the guns as well. Get some Slayers in position. Ironbreakers, of course, do have the charge defense, so they should be pretty good here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's good. Those Chosen are getting worn down. The Giants are going to be really scary on the approach. The Chosen are taking heavy casualties. Alright, so those Knights have been taken out. Let's get the Flame Cannon switching onto the Demon's View over here. And we can shoot down the Chariots. Dwarves hate Chariots, of course, so that's always really important to deal with. Kolek is taking a little bit of anti-large fire, but he seems pretty durable here. Rune of Courage. Ah, Venus Psychology, that's nice. Let's get the Slayers over here to go after that Giant that's kind of isolated on the flanks a little bit. And good, so he's down for the count. Now we can start focusing the Mountain God here. Yeah, that'd be nice. Iron Drakes go here. Slayer King can go slay some monsters, which is what he does. Blasting charges, you want them to go on those units if possible. Warriors of Dragonfire Pass should be able to win that, actually. Alright, great. So here comes the Slayers. Let's go ahead and collapse here. We'll get the Runesmith going here. We'll get the Big Boy going here. Let's get you Hammers pushing in there as well. Might as well charge. Although we do have the charge fence against large, I probably should have braced for that. Some Slayers in the middle. Flame Cannon doing a little bit of collateral damage. Oof. Not the best. Battle's going pretty good. We're taking some damage. Let's go ahead and drop this here. I've never seen what it does, so let's pop the red rune as well. Let's watch what this does. I think it's like a bombardment of some sort. Okay, wow, that's taking forever to go off. Okay, so it like drops rocks on their head. Cool. So this Giant should be falling soon. The Demon's View on the far side as well. Let's make sure these Chaos Knights don't come back. Send some dudes to go deal with that. Now we get the Organ Guns to basically just start dealing with the remaining monsters. And normally you want to, like, oftentimes it's not a bad idea to let Lords live. But in this case, since it's Kolek, and he's so much stronger than, like, the average Lord, you definitely want to try and finish him off if you can. Slayers, go finish them. Kolek, let's go. Organ Guns, let's train them on the Mountain God. Yes, bring them down, boys. Some of the brave hammers have sallied forth. I don't see Kolek living here. I mean, maybe. Man, he's so fast. Hopefully the Organ Guns can actually finish him off. Shoot the Flame Cannon downtown into the blob of troops here if we can. Come on, finish him, finish him. He's got, man, a lot of HP. Dwarven Guns are still singing. Man, he's going to get away. That's unfortunate. Well, we should be able to chase him down here. At the very least, let's finish off whatever single entities we can. Obviously, kill the Hell Cannons to the tooth. Or to the last here. Perfect. Alright, so the Giant's going down. Once the Giant falls, we'll end the battle. We took some damage. I mean, I didn't, try and micro super crazy or anything. We probably could have taken even less. And perfect. So we can end battle. Kolek did get away, unfortunately, because we were pretty close to the edge of the map. But all the Giants were killed. All the Hell Cannons were killed. And we took not too many losses. We lost, what, like a fifth of our army, more or less? Yeah, fourth. Not too bad. Ungrim is happy. He's ready for round 2. Organ Guns, Gyros, Flame Cannons are all in good shape. Ironbreakers, more or less, are in okay shape. One of them took a bit of a hammering. All right, Kolek. What do you got for us, man? What do you got? So, guys, once we load here, I'm going to minimize real quick. Might cause a bit of a glitch on the screen. Just want to make sure that everything's recording properly. Looks good to me. All right, perfect. So, yeah, we are definitely going to execute those heretics. Then from here, we ride them down. The Mountain God will be slain here. Auto-resolve. I love how he falls over all fast and haggardly. So we're taking a little bit of attrition here, but now we fall back. We replenish within allied territory. The Slayer King, I really feel like we should get Lightning Strike, but at this point it's just like, it's fine. We leveled up a couple times. Yeah, we'll start heading towards Lightning Strike. We should have done it first, but it's okay. The Deadly Blade of the Thane. Scouting on you. The Slayer King heals after defeating the Mountain God. And now I'm pretty sure it's just the bird. It's just the turkey up there. So honestly, next turn we'll like beeline over there and just end him. I think even in our beleaguered state we can. So let's look around. I'm pretty sure we did the movements down here to try and catch up to this whole mess. Crag is ambushing. We're repairing all that. Oh man, is this it? Is this the end of the cursed campaign? Maybe.
I am Belegar.
The campaign that never ends. Because that stupid grudge. Oh my god, we would have had it like literally like 30 turns earlier. If not for that one grudge. That's right. Crag he's the warden of the mountains, man. You're not going to get past him. The Awaken, the Dreadfleet, Khemri. Oh man, I can taste the victory. I'm like licking my chops right now. It's like, it's the same feeling as like when there's Kielbasa nearby. For me. Just like, oh yes. Salivating. All right, Wintertooth is being overrun by Bretonia. It's really funny how that happens. You know, I saw Loremaster of Sotek actually playing a Chaos campaign, and it looked really difficult now. I can't remember who he was playing. But yeah, I think he actually ended up losing that campaign just because of like the Grand Alliance of Order just like storming the gates. And like obviously Chaos's campaign is super outdated, and Empire's like coming in with like new RORs, and we're good, man. We're only strength rank 3. We could be more. I bet you someone on the New World is of a higher strength rank. All right, so the Warherd of Chaos is still here actually, so we're gonna have to go hunting. So we'll take inventory of what the forces of evil have left here. I don't think we'll have to fight too many more battles. Belegar is basically recuperated, so we can head on over here now. And there's just no way that there's a strong Dark Elf army over here. After we dispatch Malekith, yeah, we can just go down there, deal with that. Pig Barter, I love the name of that. I should rename it to something a little bit more Jawi-like, but it's okay. Let's get a gatehouse there. The Brewmaster. Something brewing? So, yeah. I think Sartorial's, the bird is the last thing here. We're a little bit damaged, but like nothing we can't handle, I don't think. So we can underway over there, which is something. Let's look here at our victory condition. Warhead of Chaos is done. It's just this. It's just this. So Franz, I need you, man. I'm not going to go over there because I'm going to get Chaos Corruption. But I'll happily underway here. And we'll meet the bird in combat next turn. Purebeard, it's fine. Crag has done a great job. And as a matter of fact, Crag can go back to his den here. Although, yeah, we'll come over here with him to make the auto resolve like super easy. Yeah, perfect. Then the White Dwarf gonna settle this grudge, even though it's not really a grudge, but you know it is what it is. We'll auto resolve that. There are a lot of angry dwarves outside. We'll occupy that. Get it back in business. Perfect. All right, the Clanmore rats have been dealt with. So our Runesmith has leveled up here, just in case we need to assassinate any Skaven. Yes, it'll be the Master Assassin. It's pretty funny to imagine like a Dwarven Runesmith trying to like sneak up on someone. What do we want here? What do we want here, my friends? Get this. Eager kin. We'll spread some public order. I don't know. That's fine. Great, so we've taken the southern lands. Clan Morris is pretty much in the trash can. They just have these like 2 other bases here. Looks like. Level up this building right here. And this guy's in good shape as well. He can go back and take over the mantle of the Warden of these realms here. So he'll just head over there if he can. Get the Resolute. And I'm pretty sure we moved our whole distance. So now basically this is potentially the last turn here of this campaign. As our boy Ungram prepares to do final battle. So you can see Sartorial the Everbird. This is going to be it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And just wait, guys. There's going to be like one like Skaven that will like cause a grudge and run to the corner of the map. Like literally sitting on the ocean edge of the map. To keep this accursed campaign going. Finally, all the grudges will be settled. It's like Franz hopefully will come over and help. Nope. Okay, he's gonna go deal with Skaven. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think even if we had not come, Franz would have eventually cleaned it up, but it probably would have taken him another like 10 turns because Golek's army, in terms of auto resolve, was very powerful. And Franz has mostly spearmen and archers right now. His army's like he's not even riding Deathclaw. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, okay, assault garrison. For a second, I thought it was like me. Oh, hey, buddy. This is it. It's a pretty scary army, but we are underground. I was able to replenish a little bit. It's not going to be easy, actually. This will be harder than the last fight, for sure, because this one has, like, all those Chaos Knights. Although Kolek is... I'd rather fight Giants. They're slow and easy and cumbersome. But for sure, we deploy back. Our front line is very, very damaged here. Alright, so let's get you guys here. You guys right here. Thankfully, Ironbreakers are like just like absolute beasts. They hold like freaking forever. The Chaos Knights on these maps almost always go on the sides here, so we'll do this. We'll get this organ gun here. This one back here. Flame Cannon can go over here as well. The Dwarven guns will be right here and right here. Now boom, boom, boom. Character Goon Squad. Let's go. What else do we have to deploy here? So Warriors of Dragonfire Pass can be in reserve. We'll have some Slayers in reserve. And then we'll have one guy's like deep set back here, and this guy's just going to sit and roast Giants, basically. 2, and then the artillery pieces can be in group 3 for you guys, group 4 for the Flame Cannon. Alright guys, I think this is the last battle of the campaign. Oh, I forgot about the gyros. Does he have a Flame Cannon? Or a Hell Cannon? I don't think so. So the Gyrocopters cometh. As far as what we want to shoot with the gyros, probably Chaos Knights, to be frank. Yeah, I think Chaos Knights are going to be a pretty choice target for us. And the Organ Guns will be in range soon. So they'll start shooting at pretty much whatever they can hit. Definitely don't want to shoot at the Warp Chicken. I'd like to shoot at some Chaos Knights if we can. Shoot the Chaos Knights. Like, getting rid of the mobility here is very, very important, for sure. So let's go ahead here and see if we can get a bombing run on these guys. And boom. That was a decent one. Focus them down if we can. Oh, looks like the Golden Hounds are behind us. We'll send a Thane over there. We're going to send you over here as well to help out. Flame Cannon can shoot into those Chaos Knights also. It'd be nice to have some Dragon Slayers, but alas, we do not. Now he's in range, so let's go ahead and start dealing with the Chaos Trolls, because they're a little bit more fickle, those lads. This Organ Gun here can shoot into these Marauder Horsemen back here. Look at these Slayers charging in as well. And let's take out these Trolls if we can. Go in here. Everybody hold. Charge. Charge, Slayers. And what do we have chosen with Great Opens back there? Yeah, those guys probably need to go down. That's probably important. So the Giants wading in as well. Slayer should be able to deal with it pretty happily. We'll pull back the Long Roots here. And unfortunately, the Big Bird is causing some problems, but we'll get in there with the Red Rune and give him the business, if possible. Great. So we have Slayers in reserve here. These hammers are holding pretty well on the flanks. Organ Guns and Organ Guns need to be going after big threats, mobile threats if we can. Keep shooting here. Pull you guys back this way to avoid some of that firepower. And how's Ungrim doing versus the Big Bird? He's doing pretty good. And we'll do this, hopefully just out of range of our own troops. And these guys and these guys can shoot into the chariots here, try and get them offline, and we'll pull you guys up in reserve. As far as front line goes, there are some Chaos Forces getting through, so we'll send some Slayers to deal with them, I guess. Yeah, but the Crossfire should be able to intercept there and deal with that for the most part. So gyros are shooting. The Big Bird is going down to the Slayer King. Oh, Ungrim, the mighty Slayer King. Is he going to be the one to close out this dreaded campaign? I think so. So let's go ahead and get the Flamethrower unit back here. If we can, pull in the reserves now, because obviously there's some stuff pouring through the middle. We've had to send in Slayers. And I forgot about my Runesmith, of course, which is pretty classic. So we'll get this Organ Gun shooting at the Giant here, if we can. And the other Organ Gun needs to get back online right now, so let's go ahead and put you guys. It's so annoying. There should be a button, like, just re-equipping real quick. There probably isn't, I just don't know about it. Alright, let's pull you guys back. The Dwarven Thunderers. Slayer King needs to chop down that big pigeon. If we can, we'll shoot at the Marauder Horsemen for now. Flame Cannon needs to shoot into a high density pack of units right there. If we can stay in combat here. And let's go ahead overhead and just kind of do the bombing run right on top of those guys and those guys here. Do some Apocalypse now. Yes, drop it. Drop it like it's hot. This bird cannot escape our wrath. Slayer King hunts. Sartorial's been slain. Let's go here, shoot those guys. They're all pushed back. Now there's nothing but spawn. So let's go ahead and see if we can finish that Giant. That's going to be pretty important for the auto-resolve after the fact. Also, being able to finish that Exalted Hero would be really nice. No guarantees about that, though. So the Flame Cannon can just shoot the Giant as well. See if we can get him before he runs off the edge of the map. No point chasing with the Grumbling Guard. Cool. Alright, so looking pretty good. The last of the spawn do fall. Oh, the Gyrocopters. We can actually do a little bit of a fanciness here. Alright, so the Giant is fallen. Let's go after the Exalted Hero. Typically, if you're in a situation like this, you want to finish off single entity units. Because it's by model in terms of like damage and all that. So, let's see if we can shoot this guy down. Perfect. Slayer King can go chase. Man, Ungrim proving to be a pretty big beast here for sure. 319 on his HP pool. Oh, come on! Go down! Got organ guns blasting him. Man, this guy does not want to go. The Dark Gods certainly favor this lad, but not for much longer as he's torn apart by organ guns. There's like a flame cannon coming to just, you know, send the final message. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure, I mean, next turn we're going to have to chase this guy down and finish him off, but I'm pretty sure that'll be the campaign. Because there's no grudges. Chaos is defeated. We have all the territory that we could want, aside from going into battle with, like, you know, our allies and stuff. So let's see. Come on, please. No more. I beg of you. Ungrim Iron Fist, be the savior of the old world once more. Who would have thought? Powerful dwarf. Alright, execute the captives for sure, for lore purposes. Yeah, now they'll run away, and I chase them down on my turn. As long as no more grudges happen. Although, the grudge severity just has to be below 8 or 12, I think, so even a small grudge wouldn't cause a problem. Raiding in the Badlands. I'm surprised that hasn't caused grudges. I guess, I don't know, maybe if they were like my enemies, it would. Kind of a weird thing. I hope that the Servants and Puppets of Chaos thing doesn't count. I don't think it does. You're welcome, Franz. You're welcome. Is this it? The moment of truth. Auto-resolve. Yes! It is done! The Age of Reckoning. You guys can see it in top. We got the achievement. It is over. The campaign is over. Oh my god, finally. And you can see here the glorious Dawi Empire, and dwarfing that of even the Empire. So, pretty great. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this campaign. We have finally done it. Belegar, the rightful king of Carrick Eight Peaks, has not only reclaimed Carrick Eight Peaks, but has also saved the old world from the forces of chaos with the help of Ungrim, which was quite cool. And that is pretty much it. So guys, any suggestions for future campaigns, let me know. I'm really leaning towards a Dreadfleet campaign. I really want to play Vampire Coast again. That was probably one of my favorite campaigns. So maybe we'll do that. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks for joining. You know, for all of you dwarf fans out there, we stuck it through. We satisfied the grudges. We didn't abandon the dwarven people. And that is it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.